Welcome back, everyone. Just looking at the onX maps here, figuring out a spot to go. That last episode we came pretty close to tagging our first buck, but didn't work out. Chris got out on his private land on November 1st, so we have a little bit of footage of that real quick.
Well, good morning. It's November 1st, almost that time of the year. Set up this morning and I'm back here by a big known doe bedding area. It's just right there. I'm about 50 yards from it. I got set up late today. I got out here late. I scouted my way in here this morning. I'm not where I thought I would end up being, but I'm back closer to where I know these deer bedded. Saw a few rubs on the way in, and there's an old scrape down here over my shoulder. It's a beautiful morning. I haven't seen any deer, but I just basically got everything set up. I don't think I spooked anything. We got high winds all day today, so. Literally after I put the camera down, I'm looking back this way at those deer, and I can hear something coming. My dumbass thinks Spike, that the buck that I filmed earlier, was the big buck in here. There is a freaking toad came up, and he's at 25 yards, and I'm messing with my strap and my bow, and he pegs me in the tree. Big old 10-pointer, and this sucker is trying to come downwind of me now. I thought, when he pegged me, I just started to go ahead and draw my bow, and I was going to bury it in his friggin' chest. Oh, and he's one of the big deer that we had on camera back here. Had him at 25 yards, and he is a toad of a buck. So stupid. Absolutely so stupid. Clean 10-pointer. Dang it.
Back here on the public land though, it's November 5th. It's still pretty warm here in Illinois. It's been warm the past few days. After that last episode, I got out a few times, but I didn't see much other than a little spike. Tonight I got a spot picked out that I'm just gonna scout my way in and see if I see any fresh sign, or if I see a doe at all, I'm gonna get on that trail, but just gonna kind of play it by ear tonight and keep grinding it out. We'll see if it works out. Seems kind of crazy, But I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna start trying new stuff. I'm gonna stand on this the rest of the night. Probably like, what? What the hell? You can legit see everything from where I'm standing. And it's just a big... Everything funnels down to right here, right to where that doe was walking. And that doe was just crossed right in front of you. She went up there, and then went up this ridge. She kept looking down here, she kept looking behind her. I'm gonna figure out a way to set up the camera somehow, but yeah, I'm gonna stand on this down tree all night. Worst comes to worst, we'll just find somewhere else to sit, but I'm gonna try it out at least. Well, we had another hunter come in and totally sabotage our plan, so backed out. I'm actually set my stuff down along some good sign. There's some scrapes and some pretty big rubs. I'm gonna head out, go get some lunch, and then come back and go to that spot. But there's some good rubs around, and some good scrapes right in front of me, so go eat, recharge, and we'll be back. Kinda feels like I'm in a tree stand, but I'm not. It's just this silver down tree that's leaning up against this. Came up on that doe this morning up on that ridge. My plan was to keep pushing in where she was going, but then saw that other hunter walking in right to where I was heading, so he didn't quite go as far as where I was going to go, but he was in line to where I wanted to go. The out of bounds is over here just a little bit, so I couldn't really push that way and around, so I just backed out. Losing light here, so nothing comes by. I guess that does it for this episode. Ideally, you'd like to execute when you take time off from work to go on, but tomorrow's Friday, November the 6th, and then we got the weekend to get done, so we can do it again all day tomorrow. Unless something pops out here. That's it for this episode. We had a spike come in under us when we were doing that closing interview, but that was about it. This week's been kicking my ass mentally. That's probably it for this episode, though. Had a little action for you guys, and Chris had a little action, but still trying to put it together for that first buck. I got tomorrow, November 6th, which is Friday, and then the rest of the weekend, end it on a high note, but this week of vacation is going to be coming to an end soon, so for me it's going to get a little more difficult after that. With the time change, I won't have a ton of time after work to slip out for evening hunts, so we kind of stuck to weekend hunting, and that's about it. Got about 2 more months of hunting though here in Illinois, so my goal is to put a plan together and tag my first buck, and then I want to shoot a doe out of my saddle in late season. So where I was sitting tonight, I'm actually going to try it again in the morning. I left my camera arm and antlers out there, so I'm just going to come back in the morning and try that same spot, and then if that doesn't work out, then we're going to game plan for tomorrow night and go from there. But hopefully tomorrow morning it works out. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at The Deer Guys, and we're gonna keep grinding. We'll see you guys on the next episode.